In this video, we're going to try and factorize quadratic where the coefficient of x squared is above 1. Coefficient means the number in front of the x squared. So here the coefficient of x squared here is 6. Here the coefficient of x is 19. In all the past videos, I've shown you how to factorize where the coefficient here is 1. But now that we're going to try and factorize where the coefficient is above 1. Okay. So let's say you're given this here, this here. Let's try and multiply this out. Well, when you multiply this out, it will give you this. It will give you 6x squared, and then this times this would be 15x, and then this times this would be 4x, and this times this would be 10. And then you would merge these two together. That would give you 19x. And this is the same. The 10 here is the same. So now let's say we've been given this here. How would we work backwards to get to this stage here? Okay. So now let's say you've been given this. Now factorize this. So when you come to do this, look, well, your eyes should zoom into here and here. Okay. When the coefficient is above 1, you've got to zoom into here as well. So here, two numbers. If you look up here, in order for us to create the 10, we had to get this times this. So now, because we are here, how would you create a 10 here? You could use a 1 times a 10. Okay, that would give you a 10, or you could use a 2 and a 5. Okay, because you're trying to factorize something that's complicated, you've got to work here. You've got to work simultaneously. You've got to work. Your eyes should zoom into here and into here. So how would I create a 6x squared here? Well, I could say I could use a 3x here. Okay, and then a 2x here, because when you come to multiply this out, that will give you 6x squared. Or you could use a 6x here and just 1x over here. Okay, so you've got two options. Okay, so here your eyes should zoom into here and here, and you're trying to do two things simultaneously. So here now so this is easy part now. So now you've got two sets. You've got this to work with. Okay, and then you've got this one or this one. You don't know which one to use. So now let's try and guess. Let's use this set. Let's try and put plus 1 here and plus 10 here. Okay, so it's just guesswork up to this stage. It's just guesswork now. So now this times this here. Let's see if we can create a 19x from this. So this times this here will give you 6x squared, which is what we that's what we wanted, 6x squared. Now it's the 3x times with the 10 here. That will give you a 30x. Okay, so that will give you 30x, and then here this times this here, that would give you a positive 2x plus 2x, and then this times this here will be it will give you the obvious 10 here, 10 here, plus the 10. So really we don't really care about this at the moment. We are concerned with getting the 19x here. We are concerned about getting the 19x. Well, if you look at this here, it will give us 32x. So this here is not a good answer. This is not a good answer. Let's try putting the 2 and the 5 into here. Okay, so hang on. So if this doesn't work, then we have to jump to this. So it's a lot of guesswork here. So just play around with it. Okay, so hang on. So hang on. This would be 3x. So 3x here, and then we're going to try a 2 and a 5 now. So plus 2. Okay, and then you got your 2x here, and then plus 5. Will this give us would this give us 19x? Okay, so let's try and multiply this out. This times this would be, well, it's going to give us 6x squared, which is what we wanted. Now this times this would be 15x, okay, plus 15x, and now this times this, that would give us 4 plus 4x, and this, well, we don't really, well, let's put it in anyway. We don't really care about this or this. Now look at this here, 19x. So this here would be your solution. Okay, if this doesn't work, then you have to try and put the 1 and the 10 into this here and this here, or maybe you have to even switch these around. The 10 goes into here, the 1 go into here, as opposed to the 1 being in here. So there are lots of combinations that you have to try. So and most of it is guesswork. So just play around with it. Okay, this one here. Okay, to do this one here, your eyes should zoom into this and this. Okay, how would I create a 10? Well, I could try, sorry, how would I create a 12? I could try a 1 and a 12. Okay, I could try a 2 and a 6 to create this 12 here. What else? A 3 and a 4. Okay, that's pretty much it. So now you've got to do this as well. So, well, in order to create the 4x squared, I could have 2x here and 2x over here, okay, or I could have a 4x over here and just 1x over here, because when you come to multiply this with this, that will give you 4x squared. Okay, so now it's just a matter of picking and trying to match the right set. Well, let's try and put the 1. Let's put the 1 into here. Okay, and then the 12 into here. Okay, and if that doesn't work, maybe you might have to put the 12 into here and the 1 into here. Okay, if that doesn't work, so let's try it. Let's try putting the 1 and the 6. So 1 and the 12 in here. So plus 1 and plus 12. Okay, so now this times this. That's obvious. Well, let's that's going to give you 4x squared, but we don't really care about it. Now this times this here would give you 24x. Remember, we are just concerned about getting the 14x here. 14x here, because we know this matched up already and this also matched up. We only care about getting the 14x. So now this times this, that would give us 2x. Okay, so here you can see already it's going to be 24x here plus 2x here. It's going to give us 26x. So that's no good. Okay, let's try I don't know, let's try a 3 and a 4. Let's put the 3 into here and the 4 into here. Okay, so hang on, it was 2x here and then 2x over here. We're going to try a 3 and a 4. Okay, so plus 3 and plus 4. Okay, let's see if this will give us 14x. Okay, let's see that. So this well, I'm not going to bother with the x squared term. I'm just going to concentrate on the x. So this times this here, that will give us 8x, and then this times this here, that would give us 6x. You see, when you come to add the two together, it will give you 14x. Okay, so here this will be your answer here, because when you multiply this out, it will give you 14x. Okay, as it turns out, there are several ways of factorizing this, but that was one of them. Okay.